Hey, what's up guys? Sloth King here. Tonight I'm going to be working on the 7M some more. I'm going to be installing all the timing components, get the timing belt on, start getting everything bolted up. So yeah, I mean there's really not much more. I do have my Gates timing belt here. So I'm wondering if this came with the new spring. If not, I'll have to get a new one from Toyota. Nope. Dang. Okay, well, that's all it comes with. All right, well, there's that. So for temporary purposes, I will be reusing the old spring. I do have to make an order with Toyota probably tomorrow. I'll add a spring on while I'm at it. Anyways, let's jump right into this. Okay, guys, so what I'm starting out doing, I'm just making sure there's no grease on this crankshaft timing gear. This is nice and smooth. Okay, so I forget which one is my old one, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this on here. Let's just temporarily attach it. Oh yeah, that's the old one. My old oil pump pulley, it was bent. So I found a new one off of eBay, or a used new one, new to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it up. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean all this stuff. I don't need to record it, so I'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and install the oil pump dry pulley. I already put the crank gear on. Okay, so this gets torqued to 16 foot-pounds or 192 inch-pounds. There we go. All I did was I put an extension right through here and I caught it on this rib. Okay, so next is the idler pulley. So there's a little notch right here that goes on there. Now this, you don't tighten it down yet. We're gonna go ahead and put our spring on. Okay, so it does say to tighten it, but it doesn't give me the torque setting. That's okay. It does say to pry it as far left. Okay. Now that's as far as I'm gonna go, because I am actually going to paint this cover. So I will probably pick up on this tomorrow whenever I get that cover painted. So yeah. What's up guys? Back on the next day, working on the 7M. So I got my spring in from Toyota. Here's that old spring. And here's the nice new spring. If you guys want the part number, here it is. I'm going to continue throwing on the timing belt, throwing on all the pulleys, getting this engine in time. So, quick update. In the meantime, while I was waiting on the spring to come in, I decided to paint my valve covers. They look pretty good. Now, I am going to be painting these lines. You'll be seeing what they look like in the future. But since I had some downtime, I decided to start painting some parts. And no, I did not record it. I don't know why. Anyway, so let's continue bolting everything on this engine. All right, so the last thing that we left off on, I was throwing this tensioner pulley on. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the new spring on. All right, going to throw this cover on next. Oh yeah, I painted this too. It looked disgusting before. All right, so I'm going to temporarily install the timing belt. Then we're going to install the cover. Okay, so I already had the crank at top dead center. Next, I'm going to install my cam pulleys. Okay, so next I'm going to torque these to 36 foot-pounds. Okay, so there's a couple different ways to torque this down without having the pulley move. So if you have the special tool, which just holds on to this pulley area, you can torque it down and it will prevent the pulley from moving. Two, if the pulleys were moved up a little bit, you can just rest it on the bolt, like rest something on the bolt like a socket or a screwdriver, and that will prevent the pulley from going down. Another option is on your camshaft, you have like this cutout right here. This is meant so you can put a wrench on it and it'll hold the camshaft in place. And that's what I'm going to attempt to do. So it's just 36 foot-pounds. You're gonna hold it there. Make sure it's clear from this edge. You're gonna push on the cam this way, and you're gonna pull your torque wrench. There we go. One down, one to go. If you can't grab it there, since this has to be in time here, just gonna move the camshaft a little bit. And then just do the opposite. Hold back on it. Boom. Double check it. Going to align the match marks and just move it. That's in line. That's in line. All right, so next it says install the belt on the intake, then around the exhaust, and this says save the idler pulley for last, so that's on. I just had to pull it a little bit and it got around. So next thing to do, I'm going to loosen the idler pulley, then it's going to snap back in place. Hopefully. So it moves slightly, which is what it was supposed to do. Next, it's going to get torqued to 36 foot-pounds. Okay, next it says to rotate the crank 2 revolutions. So we're gonna rotate it twice and bring it back to top dead center. Okay, that's not in time. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove timing belt again and reinstall it. Alright guys, so I finally got it. I found out that my cam pulleys were just barely misaligned. So that's what was hanging it up. Now there's plenty of tension right there. I'm going to go ahead and release the tension on here. And it moved a little bit. Let's go ahead. Let's see if it stays in time. Rotating it 2 full rotations. Two. Beautiful. And that's how you install a timing belt on a 7M. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me tonight. I got the timing belt on. I got part of the intake manifold on, along with the fuel rail with the injectors in it. I was going to throw the actual timing cover on, this one right here. But I'm thinking about just replacing it. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it gave you an idea of how to put a timing belt on the 7M if you didn't know how to do it. Yeah, so there's not really too much left I need to do. Now, I do plan on putting some helicoils on the exhaust side. 2 of them have already been helicoiled by Chris at the machine shop, but since I already have it here and out, I might as well do the other ones because I did pick up a helicoil kit from Drift Motion. While I have it out of the engine bay, I might as well just do the other ones because if 2 of them are already stripped out, 2 exhaust studs are already stripped out, I know the other ones are going to later on in the future. So just to prevent everything, I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of them. You'll be seeing how to do that. Anyways, if you guys like the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to see more videos like these. Peace.